So the topic for today is plagiarism detection and the application of Turnitin. I think this is relevant for every student at Master of Surgery because everyone needs to submit Turnitin report when they submit their thesis, right? So today we have Dr. Tania Islam, the senior lecturer at Department of Surgery, to share with you these important topics. So Dr. Tania, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Hamiza. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how you can detect plagiarism and the application of Turnitin for your thesis or whenever you are planning to do write-up for any article or anything else. So before I start, I can see only 2 participants. So may I know how many, like, have you ever used any Turnitin before? Or you have any idea about the Turnitin software?
We have heard about it and probably used it once many years ago, but not very familiar still.
Okay. Okay. So maybe I will give just a brief about the one. So for that, before we start the Turnitin, you need to know like the plagiarism or a kind of similarities, because plagiarism actually means taking someone work, stealing someone works, and with or without their consent. Maybe even if you take their consent, you didn't cite the reference properly, so it will look like, okay, you have acknowledged them but not done proper way. So that's another way of saying the plagiarism. Like here, you can see the picture I have taken. So if I change all the like dialogue here and then put and present here, then it's kind of plagiarism. So what I need to do, I need to actually acknowledge the source. That's how I can avoid the plagiarism, right? So I just mentioned now, like plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or ideas without their consent, and you will put inside your work, like inside your thesis, without the full acknowledgement. Like even if you did the referencing, sometimes you did the referencing in a wrong way, or once you have done, but other places you haven't done. Sometimes like you try to follow up your previous researcher or previous fellow. So you can follow them and follow their thesis and take some information. That's will be another example. So you need to take account that this plagiarism is a very offensive work, because whether you have done it intentionally or unintentionally, it's a disciplinary offense and they can take action. And has a rule, like especially for the clinical master student, the Turnitin, like the plagiarism, when they check the plagiarism one, the Turnitin result should be 20 or less than 20% for the clinical master student. So when we say the plagiarism, it will look like copying someone's work. Maybe you just copy paste someone's work, or once if you do the citing a source improperly, like you have done the citation but not done in a proper way, because sometimes we do the citation in note by copy pasting from someone not proper way, or you just failure to cite a source, you haven't sourced it at all, or creation of false sources. Sometimes in the thesis you write, and then once in a place like you find, okay, where to find this information, I forgot, or I copy paste, or I try to rewrite that paste, but in my EndNote this reference is there, so I just put it there. So it's creating a false source. Maybe the citation shouldn't come from that part, but from another reference, okay? Or you just copy paste someone work and telling that it's your work. That's at the how the plagiarism will look like or the similarity work. Okay. Once you find that these are the plagiarized part in my thesis, how you are going to avoid this plagiarism. So how you are going to avoid this? First thing, you need to know about the plagiarism. Just now I mentioned how you can, what are the things you need to look to understand the plagiarism, and then only you can avoid, right? So when you write your thesis, you must use your own words unless you do the quotation, just copy pasting someone work with the quotation marks, and try to represent your own ideas and use proper citation. I will keep telling using proper citation because that's the most important part to avoid the plagiarism. Okay. Normally, to avoid the plagiarism, we use Turnitin software. In also use Turnitin software. So you will ask before submitting your report to check in the Turnitin and submit your results report, like, okay, how much match or something like that. So Turnitin actually is a web-based software, online one. So what it does, it just check the similarity between your work and other work. And Turnitin actually doesn't only check your work. What it does, it also empower the student, because once it find, like you will find in the Turnitin that there is many similarities, too much similar with the others. So it will force you to rethink and rephrase your work and your words you have wrote down in your thesis. So actually, in a way, it will encourage you to rewrite or put more information of your own rather than others people's. Or also, if your referencing are not correct, then you will do in a correct way, which will make your result or report more scientific. Okay. So normally how Turnitin works, within a short time, once you enter in the Turnitin, it actually check all the internet-based resources, journal article that's in the repository system. Suppose in the there is a repository system, or all over the world in the different university got the repository system. So Turnitin, what will do, once you submit your essay or your report, it will check the similarity with them and then put that on the report. So what you need to do, once you want to check your thesis, dissertation, or manuscript using Turnitin, you need to follow some steps. Okay. First thing you need to do to create a Turnitin account, then you just submit your thesis manuscript and review the originality report. So these are the Turnitin website. You can click. I will go one by one. This is the installation link here. So in the library site, actually you can have some details idea, which I will show you later, like how you can use your Turnitin, how you can open your own account and you do yourself. Okay, these are the website. I will go later. Once you click, you can actually go to the website. So normally, once you click in the you go to Turnitin website, website will look like this. So there is two options, creating account or login account. So once you create, you need to first create your own account if you doesn't have, or if you already have account, then just log in. So once you created your own account, you need just other website, you need to put your ID password and then just you enter. This is one of the example I have put in, like, okay, you log in. So after logging in the Turnitin website, this is the Turnitin website. If you can see, actually there are two parts. This is instructor one. There is instructor and the student part. As a student, if you do, normally in the library, you need to ask the library people like librarian or other people working in the library that, okay, to create a classroom for you. And then they will give you the ID password. Using that ID password, actually, you can submit your report or thesis over there. So you can do that as a student, or if they agree, they can make you instructor as well. Okay. And another way is like if your supervisor already having an instructor account, so you can ask them, they will create an assignment for you and then give you the information, and then from your account you can actually on that assignment they can submit your report and see the similarity report. Okay. As an instructor, normally you need to add class, and then once add class, the assignment is created. Like new assignment creation is like this. There will be a portal. Once you click the add class, it will pop up like this. And then you need to put the assignment title, and then option setting, it will show you like you need to put the date, time, those things. Maybe you can do as an instructor or you can student. It's up to what account you will get. Okay. And as a student, once you enter the assignment site, okay, it will look like this, something like this. Okay. So you need to submit here the report. Once you click the submit button, it will look like this. Normally, we encourage single file upload. Okay. Single file upload, student name will come and those things will come. And then what can I submit? You need to choose. Okay. Choose from the computer or Dropbox or Google Drive. So once you choose, suppose choose from the computer, and then the file, it's chosen the file, it will pop up like this. Okay. So what we do before you confirm, you can click here and then see the whole thesis you have submitted. Is it uploaded or not? And once you find, okay, this is the correct one, then you click the confirm button. Okay. And then this is the same thing in the instructor button. It will look like this once you submit. Okay. This is the title and similarity. Normally here the similarity one actually comes with the percentage, 30%, 40%, or 10%, something like that. Okay. Paper ID and when you submitted, because in the different countries, they use Turnitin for grading as well in the class. That's why they have the grading system as well. But for you only, you need to see the similarity report. Okay. So you can, once you click here, whatever is submitted here, I put an example of the test paper here. Like you can see, actually it showing that 23% similarity in this paper. So normally matching was 23%. Once we click here, then it will pop up like this. Okay, it's showing the details. 1% from this publication, 2%, sorry, 3% from this publication, 2% from this one, 2% from this, and you can see the different color. Different color actually Turnitin gives you because it's easy for you to identify from which one. Suppose this is the fourth one, here you can see, okay. The fourth one is NCBI, one of the internet source. Normally, this is screenshot, so I can't show you, but normally if you click here in the 4.1 here, then you can see the details of NCBI, which internet source actually taken from this. So this 4 is this 4. That's why the color is same. You can see, okay. The 2, you can see the purple color one. Here, see this one. So normally they show the source more percentage of matching. It will be in the upper part, okay. This is one of the example. Another one, this is another report actually. So this report actually showing that 31% is matching. Okay, 31%. So your matching shows here. And this is another button flag 1, 0%. Because people sometimes say you can cheat on Turnitin as well. Like this is the report. Here, if you put some of the despite emerging, here you put IE something and then make it white color, or here you can put some of the word and then you put white color, then Turnitin cannot recognize when you submit. But actually can, because this is the flag 1, showing that there is no hidden word. Okay. So this one showing there is no hidden word, there is no cheating kind of thing. Okay. So this one 31%, also showing 5% from the internet source. You can see number 1, here is not this one, number 1 source. And you can find throughout the article or the how many percentage is what. So this is another example. So now you have find that, okay, I have matching these are my matching sources. What you are going to do? So what you are going to do, you need to think how to reduce the plagiarism one or the similarities between your submitted one. If it's more than 20%, right? Even 20%, we ask them try to reduce a bit more, less, reduce. So what you can do, you can take few steps. Okay, first thing, you need to identify. Okay, normally what Turnitin does, Turnitin in the article or in the report, if you write down the copy paste someone work and the software identify, even if you don't copy paste, software identify 6 or more similar consecutive words in a sentence, then actually it identified, okay, this is not your work, someone else work. Okay. So this is kind of thing. You can see here, Malaysian breast cancer cohort, study subject as cases, case control. This is the same one, 3. So actually, Turnitin identified this one. So what you can do, if it's appropriate, you can cite that paper here. Okay. Maybe it's not cited, that's why it's took. So you can put the reference or you can rephrase it. Okay. So you need to identify where is the matching thing. Okay. And then second thing you can do, you can summarize. You can emphasize on summarizing thing, like any of the article you read, which is most relevant to your thesis, you read it and you actually copy paste many things, or you try to just take their idea. So what you need to do, you need to read that article proper way and think how to rewrite that one. You can, one option is you can summarize it. So always remember, when you summarize it, your text should be shorter than the original one, and use your own words, and don't forget to put the reference of the sources. Whatever you write from their concept, you need to put the reference. Okay, correct way, in a correct one. And the most important similarities found mostly because of the improper citation. Okay, so what you need to keep in mind, you need to do the referencing properly. Okay, here I put some of the example. Suppose this is the reference. Okay, Smith J. Brown A. This is the advance in minimal invasive surgical technique. This is the paper I need to cite. So I put in a way, in recent years, integrating advanced imaging technology has significantly improved the precision of minimally invasive surgeries, allowing for better outcome and reduced recovery time. Okay, so I put Smith et al. 2022. Is it, then another way, like people ask, it should be APA style or different referencing style. Okay. So you need to follow that rule as well. So do you think this is correct referencing? Like I have cited proper way or not? Can you try? So I have cited it properly or not? You don't have any idea. So when I put Smith et al. 2022, actually I have cited proper way. That's what I need to cite. When I put my statement like this, in recent advancement, minimally invasive surgical technique have shown improved precision. Have I cited properly or not? Can anyone tell? Is this accurate or not? My citation. Should I ask your name?
Yeah, I think maybe just call it their names.
Wait. I think Wei him, right? Wei whom? Can you please just comment? This one is okay or not?
Hello,
there?
good evening, Dr. Tanya.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is
Yeah. Sorry, I'm occupying a routine. That's why I got the
oh,
background
okay. Sorry. Then I repeat maybe. You can see this one, first one.
Okay. In recent years, integrating advanced imaging technologies
Yeah.
has significantly improved the precision of minimally invasive surgeries, allowing for better
Yeah.
outcomes.
So I put the citation here, reference here.
Okay. Okay.
And then second one, the same statement, but I put in a, I rephrase it and then put it in recent advancement, minimally invasive surgical techniques have shown improved precision. That's all. Is it correct citation or not?
I think this is considered as paraphrasing.
Yeah, paraphrasing, but is it accurate citation or not?
I think we still need a citation.
Yes, thank you. Because without citation, it seems like you are telling your own thing. Although you paraphrase, but you are not supposed to claim as your own, right? Actually, you took from someone else. If you write your own idea, that different thing. But actually, from this paper, you took this statement. Maybe you paraphrase it, okay? Or you summarize it, paraphrase it, and then you wrote it. But you need to put this one. You need to put the reference, you need to cite properly, okay? So that's why like this is not correct, this is correct one, okay? So you can elaborate, you can do, or you can summarize it or paraphrase it and do in a way. And sometimes we say like that, okay, Smith et al. 2022 mentioned that integrating advanced imaging technology has significantly improved the precision of minimally invasive surgery. I am trying to paraphrase it and wrote in different way, but I also put the citation. So this is also correct way. Okay. So that's why like why citation is important in your writing. If you wrote like this, actually Turnitin will catch and put that, okay, you copy paste these things, similarities. But if you put the proper citation, then it won't. Then another thing, sometimes we use quote in our report. So whenever you put the quote, you need to keep in mind that you need to put the original source. Okay, because sometimes some of the article quote from another one. So you have to quote from the original source first thing, and the text produced or you quoted should be the exact original length. You cannot reduce it or you cannot change it. Okay, it should be the exact words you have taken, and the quotation mark should be there for the citation mark. Okay, so this is another this is one example. Like same thing, I'm giving you the example so it's easy for you to understand. Like according to Smith et al., the integration of advanced imaging technology has significantly improved the precision of minimally invasive surgeries, allowing for better outcome and reduced recovery times. So this is quotation mark, exactly copy pasting, but I need to put the quotation mark and exactly same their thing. And so people will understand this is from this paper, and even need to put the page number. So from this paper, this page actually, this part actually, this information is taken. So that's how quotation should be cited. Another thing is the paraphrasing word. Okay, you can reduce your similarities. Once you find like in the report, this part is similar. So what you can do, you can paraphrase. Okay, so what you can do, you can use your own words, you change those words, your ideas, or you write in a different way. So when you paraphrase, what you can do, you can make it shorter version or you can do longer than the original text, doesn't matter. And don't forget to put the original source or reference. Okay, so it's like this. The original text is the integration of advanced imaging technology. This is these things. And when you paraphrase it, Smith et al. 2022 emphasized that incorporating new imaging technologies has enhanced the accuracy of minimally invasive procedure, which has led to improved patient outcome and faster healing times. So I try to paraphrase it, okay, but I need to put the reference, okay. Or what I could do, I could start from here, like incorporating new imaging technology up to here, and then I put here the reference, Smith et al. 2022. Okay, then it will be correct way. I think up to here, that's all. Maybe we can see the link. I go to some of the website. This is the link, actually, the library one. So this is the library portal. If you can see, you can find here. So in the portal, once you go, you can find the Turnitin details here. Okay. So in the Turnitin one details, you can find actually everything. What is Turnitin? Okay. This is the whole text matching software designed to educate student, to empower student, to ensure original work, details like what is Turnitin, and then how to create a Turnitin account. It's in details is there. Like you go to turnitin.com. So this is the turnitin.com. Okay. So you can go there and then you create your own account. Actually, it's given all the details. And then how you can select your student ID. You select here. You fill in your details for registration for class ID. So what you need to do here, you need to just click here and then you can create your own. Because once I click, it's actually my one came, okay? I go back. So you need to register here. Registration here is also simple thing. They already put here. For the registration one, actually you need to use your portal ID password. Okay. As a student, you have the ID password, portal, that one you need to use here. And then once you created a student profile, you got a class ID and an enrollment key. Just now, I think I show you that one. You will get some Turnitin class ID, enrollment key, and when it will expire. Okay. So once you create this, you put this class ID, class enrollment key here, and then you can actually log in there. Okay. Then you can click here, class enrollment. I just mentioned you there, like you need to use your student ID password. So you use your mail ID password here, select the student, then it will pop up like this. Just now I have shown you. Okay, this is the thing you can see in the library. Then you can see how to use Turnitin, like what are the files, Microsoft Word, open WordPerfect, those things, how you can open here. Okay. You can put the submit your document, similarity report, everything is actually there. So these are the file size you can upload, those information is there. And this is a reset one because it's very common, like sometimes you need to reset your password. That's why they give it. Once you need only, then you just use it. Okay. Then this part, deletion of previous submission, this is very important for you. Like once you submit your thesis, you find that, okay, 22% or 25%, I need to reduce. So they have an option like, okay, once you submit there, actually you can, because normally you print the digital report and submit it. But if it's more than 20%, you need to resubmit it. So what you need to do, how you can resubmit it, it's here. This is the print version one. Request for the previous submission removal from Turnitin archive. So you take the digital report, and in the help desk, you create a ticket. Okay. So you create a new ticket in the help desk, ICT service, Turnitin, and you just tell that, okay, I would like to request for the deletion of the Turnitin submission report for the following submission, this, because my similarity is more than 23%. Okay. So you put it there, you drop the file with the report you just downloaded now from this report. So you drop it here. So also you can software support this thing, but normally help desk is very fast. So it will respond quickly. Okay. It can remove. Or there is option normally in the Turnitin. You don't need to delete, sometimes you can resubmit. Okay. Here is some Turnitin videos you can follow. Okay. There are some good Turnitin videos, because these are authentic. So I think rather than going to YouTube, it will be better. You can see from here. And there are some frequently asked question here. So maybe if you need it, you can see. Okay. So the library has everything you need to see. So I just want to show you one of my portfolio. Okay. You can see. This is my portal. Okay. As a student, the assignment is signed here. Okay. So I open here. This is something, because sometimes Turnitin takes few minutes or more. That's why I am showing you the previously submitted one. So this is the test 2. this is showing 100% similarity because I have put the same report which was submitted before. That's why it's showing the 100% similarity. Okay. So here are option because date is there until 4th. I put it like that. So date is here. So confirm resubmission. It can show you like, okay, you want to resubmit because 100% is not acceptable, right? And this one is download the paper test. Okay. So what I can do, I can see the paper test, and this is download the digital receipt. How you can download your digital receipt. Like once you submit your paper, you can do the digital report. This is the digital report just now generated. Okay. This is the time when I have submitted the details one. Okay. So you need to submit for yours. Oh, this is the one. Test 2. I click. You can see the report. Can you see? So this is the report showing 100% similarities. Once I click here, this is 100%, okay? Then 100%, if you click, it will slowly show, because this is 100% from somewhere. So it will show like from which part. Maybe this one is difficult to understand because it's showing like 11% from there, but all the color are same because 100% from the same place. Okay, that's why it's used here. Normally, this is also report. This is the showing one. Okay, here is no flag. You can see. Maybe I show you another one. This is another report which is showing actually 0% matching. So unfortunately, I submitted 2 and then 101 100%. Can't show you. Oh, this one also 0%. So I just want to show you another way. Okay, I want to resubmit, confirm. I will upload a file. Okay. I will choose a file. Okay. This one. I choose open. So upload and review. So suppose the same report, you revise, rephrase, you did the proper citation, everything, then you resubmit. How you will resubmit? So once you resubmit, I check, is it the correct one or not? Okay. So I have seen, okay, this is my paper. So I will submit again. Okay. The submission completed. So it will rewrite the previous one. One thing you need to remember, once you submit from somewhere, don't submit from another portal. Okay, so your own paper will match with your another site, because once you did from my name and other time you just use your own portal in your name, then your paper will 100% match with mine because I submitted your first draft. So when you resubmit it, please try to resubmit using the same portal. That's why either you can ask the librarian to delete the one I showed you for the deletion purpose, like, okay, from the repository, please delete that part. They will delete, so from any account you can submit, or what you can do, you use the same Turnitin account, you resubmit same place. So it will count as a resubmission, and it will not catch the similarities. Okay. I think that's all, because these are some paraphrasing tool you can use. Okay. I also want to acknowledge. Otherwise, my presentation will be also called as a plagiarism. Okay. I think that's all, but I couldn't show the submitted one because unfortunately those two catch more. So just remember this slide, like, okay, this 3%, 2% is from this one. So how you can see this number 3, and then rephrase it, or if it's not cited properly, you can cite what you can do. That's the way, like normally the more percentage one, we try to paraphrase it or put the citation proper way, and then we try to see what is the percentage. That's how you can reduce your similarity report. Okay. I think that's all. Do you have any question?
I got questions. How many percentage is acceptable for the what we call for the Turnitin?
For clinical masters, 20. Cannot be more than 20. Normally, master's PhD, I think 25, but for clinical masters, it's 20%.
So if it is 0, does it say that our article is original or?
Yes, 100% original.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have done it properly.
Dr. Tanya, may I have the username and password that was shown earlier? Did I missed it?
Username, password, I just show the fictitious one. You need to create your own. Because maybe I show it again. I put in the lecture. No, this
I think
is the
just
one.
paste the link lah. Link from
Yes.
library in the chat box ke, Dr. Tanya?
Yes, because in the it will be uploaded, right? I can do that one also. Just a minute.
Yes.
Maybe
Thank you, Dr. Tanya.
the best thing, I think, you see, this is the library. I showed this one is very helpful. So everything is there, how you can create step by step. Okay. So how you can make your ID password, how you will go there, and then how to create your class role, create your account, everything is here. Okay. You need to create your own ID password, and then also you can ask library to create for one, right?
Actually, there's two way to use Turnitin. You can submit through your supervisor's account or using library. So my suggestion, the best way is actually, sorry.
It's okay.
So the best way is actually through the library, because library will change password every Friday. And also they will also delete all your documents every Friday. So they didn't store your submissions. If you use your supervisor, for example, you have, I think, the 3 chance to submit it. I think
Yes,
then they will
normally-
stop your work. So if you use library account, they will delete it, and then you can submit many times until you get the desired percentage, which is below than 20 lah. So the enrollment key and class ID will change every Friday. You just need to see the link here that Dr. Tanya provided here. You just check it here.
Yes. Because once you use your ID, ID password, then it will be auto-generated like this, your ID and enrollment key.
Yeah, just copy paste the ID and
Yeah.
key.
Any other question?
Prof, I just have questions. When we have to submit, do we exclude the citation? I mean, when you're in the articles, we usually have one reference, two reference, and then should we exclude that before submission of Turnitin or how?
Normally, you can submit with the reference also. But sometimes without reference also can. But with the reference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the citation, it will match. Like, okay, you put the reference number 1, over there is number 1 also. Same reference. So you have cited properly. So best thing with the reference.
There is few ways also. You can exclude the references page. And the other way is we can just submit. When they show the result, you can actually filter to exclude the reference page. So they will give the right percentage without include the reference page.
Yeah. Thank you, like telling that filter one. Filter one actually have some other uses, like, okay, references you take out if it's too much, and then other part also, like if you don't want to filter a small percentage one, so you can filter and then you can start your working.
You can also filter the things that sometimes when you put exactly the words from somewhere, you put quotes, right? That part also you can exclude that so that your percentage will be lower lah.
Yes. Especially sometimes also like your own work already published, so it's actually identical. So the
when
filter part.
I just want to share my experience.
Yes,
If your
please.
work already published and then you want to, only after that you will want to submit your thesis, right? So it will be 100%. I mean, more than 80% will be identical, right? So in from my experience, what we do, we make a letter lah. So to prove that this is from published work, that's why the percentage is high. And when you need to submit two report, one is include everything, and one is you exclude the part that is already published, then you see how many percentage, and then you justify this because the work is already published. So no need to do double work that you paraphrase your own published work. So this no point to do the same thing twice, kan? So this is one way to do it in lah.
Yes, good point. Recently, I faced the same thing. The student in NanoCat has 67%. Actually, his own work, because he already published 3 papers. So his own work with the thesis work, like reflecting. So what Dr. Hamiza just now said, like, okay, he told that, okay, he will do the same thing. We also ask him to do without his work by filtering and with, and then like writing down a report.